Feast of the Day Queenship of Mary. The Queenship of Mary refers to the Catholic theological concept that venerates the Virgin Mary as the Queen of Heaven and Earth, based on her unique role as the Mother of Jesus Christ. This belief is rooted in both scripture and tradition and emphasizes Mary's exalted position in the divine plan of salvation. The foundation for Mary's queenship can be found in the Bible, particularly in the Gospel of Luke, where the angel Gabriel announces to Mary that she will conceive and bear a son, Jesus, who will inherit the throne of David. This royal connection is further emphasized in the Magnificat, Mary's song of praise, where she exalts God for lifting up the lowly and fulfilling the promises made to Abraham and his descendants. In Catholic tradition, Mary's queenship is intimately tied to her role as the Mother of God, Theotokos, and her cooperation in the redemptive work of her Son. The Council of Ephesus in 431 formally recognized Mary as the Theotokos, affirming her unique role in bearing Jesus, who is both fully divine and fully human. This designation elevated Mary's status as a central figure in Christianity. The Queenship of Mary is also closely related to her Immaculate Conception and Assumption. The Immaculate Conception refers to the belief that Mary was conceived without original sin, preparing her to be a pure vessel for bearing Jesus. The Assumption asserts that at the end of her earthly life, Mary was taken body and soul into heaven, a belief not explicitly mentioned in the Bible but supported by early Christian writings and subsequent theological development. The concept of Mary as queen draws from both the Old and New Testaments. In the Old Testament, the Queen Mother held a significant role in the royal court, serving as an advocate for the people and an intermediary between the king and his subjects. This archetype is applied to Mary as the Queen of Heaven, who intercedes for believers and presents their needs to Jesus. In the New Testament, the wedding at Cana is seen as an example of Mary's intercessory role, as she asks Jesus to perform his first miracle, thereby revealing her influence over him. The Queenship of Mary is not about asserting her authority over Jesus, but rather recognizing her as the highest among all the saints and the most blessed woman in history. Her queenship is derived from her close relationship with her Son, Jesus, who is the King of Kings. Mary's role as queen is one of humble service and devotion to God's plan, mirroring her fiat, "Let it be done," at the Annunciation. Devotion to Mary as queen has been a long-standing aspect of Catholic piety and is often expressed through prayers such as the "Hail, Holy Queen," and the "Regina Caeli," Queen of Heaven, during the Easter season. The Feast of the Queenship of Mary, established by Pope Pius XII in 1954, is celebrated on August 22, inviting believers to reflect on Mary's special place in salvation history and her ongoing intercessory role in the lives of Christians. In summary, the Queenship of Mary is a Catholic theological concept that honors the Virgin Mary as the Queen of Heaven and Earth. Rooted in scripture and tradition, this belief underscores Mary's pivotal role as the Mother of God, her cooperation in the redemptive work of Christ, and her intercessory role in the lives of believers. It emphasizes her exalted but humble position in God's plan of salvation and invites believers to draw closer to Christ through Mary's example and intercession. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.